Okay, welcome to the Wild Street custom app. My name's Kurt and I'm going to take you through the app today. You will have just clicked on the link that you got sent from your email. And so if you go to the page that it opens up and enter your phone number. Now what's important is that you put the area code for Australia. So you've got to put 61 on the beginning of your mobile number. And so this is the number I'm putting in. So it's 61, lose the 0, 404 696 806. So put your number instead of the number there. But make sure it's 61 and then lose the 0, then put the rest of your number. Then click send me the app. Beautiful. Now go to your phone. Okay, so you've jumped on your phone and you will have received this text message saying click here to download the Untitled Church app. So click on that link there at the end, HTTPS, and what that will do is it will bring up it'll say open this page in the App Store. So click open. And what you have here is the Untitled Church app. Now, see there's a little cloud there. Yours probably will say get because you haven't installed it before. So click on get. And what it does now is it's downloading the app. All right, now that it's downloaded, we want to click on open. Now we'll open Untitled Church app. Now, although it's called Untitled Church app, when it actually loads up, it will actually have Wild Street on there. So click allow, click OK, and then click on Wild Street Anglican Church as your campus, and then click OK again. Lots of OKs, lots of allows, and now you are into the Wild Street Church app. It's exciting, isn't it? So we're hoping that this app will provide both information and encouragement to you in your walk with Jesus. So let me take you through the app. Firstly, we have Listen to Bible Talks. So if you want to click on that, Listen to Bible Talks, you see there's a number of different things you can listen to. You have both the Wild Street Bible Talks that you hear on a Sunday morning. You have the St. Matt's Bible Talks from 10 o'clock down at St. Matt's. You have the talks from St. Helena's Bishopsgate, which is a great church in London. You have the talks by Timothy Keller, who is a really helpful preacher. And then you have CCF on the go, that provide a podcast that brings the Bible's riches to the details of life, the difficult parts of life. And so that's a wonderful thing to listen to as well. So I'll show you how to do it. If you click onto Wild Street Bible Talks, say you want to hear Rod's sermon from Sunday, Romans 16. So it's the top of the list there. So if you click on that, there's two ways you can listen to it. You can listen to it straight away, streaming, straight off the internet. So you click on the left hand, you see that icon for listen. Or on the right there, so we'll click on listen. So that means you listen to it straight away. There you go, you preach for 27 minutes and 48 seconds. I guess that includes the Bible reading as well. So if you just press play, you jump straight into Rod. All right, but if you go back out again, actually you need to stop that. And then, or if you want to listen to it later on when you don't have phone reception, or when you don't have Wi-Fi, you can click on download, and that will download the talk to your phone, so you can listen to it any time. So if you just click back, and then out of sermons, out of Bible talks, and then you got the St. Matt's sermons as well. So if you want to listen to great talks, there's one by Kurt on parenting, September 16, one on marriage, September 9, Married in the Lord. Two good talks for those who are married and those who are parents. All right, going back to the main home screen, the next thing you have here is sermon notes. This will be the place where the outline of the sermon will be produced and put, and you'll be actually able to add to these notes. Basically, instead of having a notebook, you can have your notes for sermons on your phone. And so that'll be a feature that will come once we start getting up and running. I don't really have a demo one here at the moment, but I will add something as soon as possible. Now, if you go back to the home screen, you've got Read the Bible. This is just a simple Bible reading app. You might have one already on your phone, but this is just another one that you can use. You have the daily Bible readings. The people who've signed up for daily Bible readings get an email each day. But this, or 5 or 6 times a week, I'm not sure how many times it is, this is a connection. This is basically a link to an archive of all those daily Bible readings, or the majority of those Bible readings you've just read. So you can read the last 20 of them to catch up. Next we have rosters. Click on rosters. This is a link to your Elvanto rostering page. So if you put in your Elvanto username and your password, click Remember Me and log in, it will bring up your rostered items that you're supposed to be on that week or in weeks to come. I think if you click Remember Me, it'll actually remember you, so you don't have to put your username and password in every time. The next one is Prayer Wall. So if you click on Prayer Wall, this is back on the home screen. This is a wonderful addition. If you click on Add, this is the place where you can add a prayer request and have the rest of the church pray for you. All right, so this wall gets built up with all the prayers of the people from church, and so that we're all encouraging prayer for each other. So let's say prayer title, sore foot, and my name is Kurt. Prayer details, healing. And then I click send, all right? And then it says it has to be approved by a moderator, so we don't get spam prayer requests, and hit OK. And then once it's moderated, it's added to the prayer wall, and other people can come to the app and pray for other people in the community just by seeing this prayer wall. So that's the prayer wall. If you go back out again to home, you have the e-news. So if you click on that, you have a list of recent e-news that you've received from Wild Street. If you want to find out something that's happened in the past, you can go to that. If you go back to the main screen, then you have events. This brings up 3 different things. It brings up the Wild Street events, which is events that are from the Wild Street website that are coming up. The hall highlight calendar, just in case you want to know if someone's in the hall, you can find out whether it's booked already. And Wild Street at 5 events will be fixed in the future, but it's not currently there. That'll be events that's specifically for Wild Street at 5. All right, so if you go back to home, then down the bottom there you see that little thing saying give. If you click on give, we now have a new way of giving at Wild Street through both credit card and debit card. It's through an app or an organisation called Tithely. And so if you click on the give button, it opens up a new browser window, a secure form where you can give a donation to Wild Street Church. So it comes up saying Wild Street Church. You click in the amount you want to give. So whether you want to give, let's say we want to give $5, not 50. Wild Street AM giving, you can also give to Wild Street Lunch. If you want to pay for your lunch via the app, you can do that. You can choose lunch, or Wild Street Dinner. So that's Wild Street at 5 dinner or Wild Street at 5 giving. You choose one of those different things. You hit done. You put in your credit card number, your CVV, 3-digit number on the back, and your expiry date, your email, and your name. And then down the bottom here is cover card processing fees. This is really helpful to know. The church has to pay 0.7% plus 30 cents on any donations that are received through the app. And so effectively that's like $1 for every $100. So if you are paying for dinner, for instance, it'd be really helpful if you cover the card processing fees so that the church doesn't have to pay for it. So in order to do that, you just hit that across, and you can do that. You can also set up automated giving through this. You can click Remember Me. This gives you this means you set up a username and a password, which enables you to go back into the giving section later on and not have to resubmit your credit card details. They get kept by Tithely securely. And then you go down the bottom and you hit Give. All right, so that is giving on the church app. So if you go back, the last thing we've got down here is Facebook. So if you click on that, and you see a list of lots of different things that are currently happening at the church. This is actually supposed to be the Facebook feed, but it's It's showing lots and lots of things at the moment. Then you see that little blue heart there, that's just another giving button. So if you click on that, that's another way to give. The final little section I want to take you through is more. So if you click on more, you have an About Us screen. It just tells you a little bit about the church, where we are, our service times, you can call from the app, and our website. So that's more for new people. You have photos, which I don't think is set up yet, but it will eventually be a link to some photos happening from Wild Street. And then if you're at Wild Street at 5, it's a link there to the Wild Street at 5 Facebook group. In addition, up in the top right, you've got a little letter. Inside this, your inbox will be all the push notifications that get sent from the church out to you. So the church will start using push notifications through this app to your phone to let you know about events, to remind you of things that are coming up. All those messages, all those push notifications will be put in this inbox. And then finally, in top left, you have the settings. So you can turn off push notifications, you can rate the app, you can email Tithely, contact support. You're probably not going to need that at all. And I'll go back to the home screen. And so that is the Wild Street custom app. Now, if you have any questions, ask Josh, I reckon. Eventually, lots of people will know more and more. But if you're at Wild Street and I'm not there, then ask Josh. Josh will know more than most. So ask Josh. You could ask Eleanor, I reckon, as well. And I hope you enjoy the app.